I'm back in Norwich. An open mic, Tuesday night. Going there to see if I can meet Patrick. We'll see if I can get him to help me bring those balloons in. It's Patrick! And he's got balloons! So many balloons!
I can't even get in the shot, there's so many balloons.
We're gonna go give some away. Come with us, shall you? And there's that cool stairway. Can you see the peacock? Can you see the peacock? Can you see the fucking peacock?
We're here at the Strange Brew.
Woo!
We did it. Yes, I'm not about to do some acapella music. Nothing music. I'm just crashing the music. I'm so upset, you guys. You guys were killing it up here. 4 people, all right, and then this motherfucker comes up, 5th person, keeps killing it, and I'm like, man, I gotta go after these fucking so much talent, and I'm just gonna talk about my dick for 15 minutes. Like, it's like, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. They had like 4 different. They were killing it up here, man. I'm so upset. Jesus. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's okay. I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad we're all supporting each other. This is a great fucking vibe. You guys really support. A lot of comedy mics are like, man, I hate you. You're so much funnier than me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry. Y'all are great. All right, since I have you here, I'll start with 10 things you don't want to hear your guests say after they leave. Number 1 is, I masturbated in your shower. I hate that, right? Number 2 through 10 is just 9 other rooms they may have done that in. I don't know, depending on how many rooms. I only have 1 room, so it's just it's a really short list. But I get it, I just got a new shower head, so I understand. The temptation's there, I understand. But I don't want that, so I don't let anyone come over. Ever. I don't have guests, but I have a fear that that'll happen. It's terrifying. Alright, that one was for the mind readers. None out tonight, that's fine. I get it. None out tonight. I'll get you one of these nights. That's what I'm really doing this for, to catch the mutant. I'm like, alright, I'll get you. I'll sell you to the government. That's how I'll make my millions. Not writing jokes, just finding the mind readers, so. Didn't work this time, that's okay. I got some theme music, that was me. Some of you might recognize me from this porno I was in recently. I don't know. Some of you out there, not you. He was too quick on that. He was like, it wasn't me, I'm sorry. I was like, maybe it is, I don't know. All right. Yeah, I saw the eyeballs. But it was crazy, right? They uploaded it, they put it up there, and then they just stopped talking to me. They were like, I'm not gonna hit him up again after this. So you think like I must have did a good job if the footage went up, right? You're shaking your head, it must have been good. He's like, 9 out of 10. But then they didn't hit me up after, like, talk about getting ding-dong ditched, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just ridiculous. All right, didn't work that great. Whatever happened to moats? We were just like, fences, we're good, we're fine. We got fences now, we don't need the moats. We're tired of digging. I'm a moat guy, I'm a moat man, if you will. I wish I had my own moat. My biggest issue, though, is I don't have a lot of enemies, believe it or not, doing this. Don't have a lot of enemies, so, that's really expensive, maintaining a moat if enemies aren't falling into it and feeding the alligators. You gotta feed them yourself, is what I'm saying. That's a lot of moat meat money you're paying, it's expensive. And now I imagine, like, if you do get a moat, you've acquired the enemies along the way, as the saying goes, moat money, moat problems. So like, people will become flocking into your moat, the alligators will be eating them up, but if not, that's a lot you gotta pay for. On top of, I don't even have to mention the veterinarian, they gotta come to you. You can't bring 13 gators to the veterinarian, that's a lot. You gotta have a van too, that's expensive. Can't do that. And I know you're all thinking right now, simultaneously at the same time, besides, please get off the stage. You're all thinking, hey, why don't you just get one of those dry moats with like the spikes? No animals, low maintenance, right? And I get it, but I don't want to wake up in the morning and someone's on a spike, just like holding their entrails, screaming. Like that's You know, I want the water. Water is very noise dampening to the screams of agony, and that's what I need in my morning when I wake up. So, you know, I need the nice, plus not to mention that it's already the lowest tier of moat. All the other moat owners are gonna come around and scoff at me, put me in the comedy section of Wet Moat Monthly because I have some spiky nonsense. I don't want that, no. I need that high quality, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you understand. But I'm renting right now. That's my biggest issue is I'm renting. So I can't even do that kind of construction in the property that I'm living in. So I took an ADT sign, put it in my front door. So that's currently my moat, if you will, to, you know, keep the people out. Thanks for laughing. That's my motif, if you will. That actually reminds me, a ha-ha is another name for a moat. Believe it or not, look it up. Look it up, I swear, times were a lot simpler back then. You could just be walking with a friend. If your friend falls in a moat, you just go ha-ha. That's literally how they named it. It was just a type of, it's great. It was a great time. I was writing this and I was like, how long can I write about these moats? Can I stretch this out for all of eternity? And then I realized, like, eventually I'll just reach a point where everyone will hate me, and then that's all the enemies I need, right? Then I just start digging. It's a good, it's a win. All right, here I am talking, it's like I'm standing in a moat. I'm just talking in circles. All right, I'm sorry. One more moat joke, though. There was this queen, when she defeated an enemy, excuse me, I'm super thirsty. I'm super high, actually. Should have brought that water up. Anyways, there's this queen, when she defeated a male enemy, she would chop their penis off and throw it into her moat. Talk about getting ding-dong ditched, right? Oh, right. Okay, I worked the second time. Heck yeah, okay. People,
It's a hot dog down the hallway.
Hell that, okay. Talk about that later. People like to say, Patrick, why are you so skinny? You can't tell, this is a super baggy jacket. People are like, man, Patrick, why are you so skinny? And it's like, well, one time, I got my thumb stuck in a treadmill. So I like to tell people that I was bit by a radioactive treadmill, and now I just don't have to run anymore. I'm just infinitely skinny for the rest of my life. But as like because every superhero needs a weakness, sometimes my brain just thinks too fast. It's overthinking, and I have this plug in my chest that if you pull it out, I just instantly shut down, like a treadmill. And then people would rather take that than me saying, oh, I just don't like eating 3 times a day because I would wish I wasn't on this planet. They'd rather me say the treadmill thing. So I don't know, it's weird. That's probably just something I should say to my therapist. I don't know. Well, let's forget those 2 minutes happened. Have you seen the movie Birds? It's like a horror movie. Ever since that movie, even before that, Noah threw out a dove, came back with a branch. Birds have been trained forever, is what I'm saying, right? We can train them. They're smart. So there's no real reason that we need to completely illegalize cockfighting. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some ways we can like circumnavigate, give them some cute little rubber gloves, you know, like a rubber beak. Like we could make it legitimate, you know? Like it doesn't have to be, you know? All right, no fans, that's okay. Next joke. Imagine you're walking down the street and you see like your favorite bag of chips and you're like, man, I love salt and vinegar for me personally, if you're taking notes, and you're like, hell yeah, I love that bag of chips, and you pick it up and you're eating them, and then suddenly, as you're eating that bag of chips, you're just yanked down the street and you're flopping down the street, and then your head is held underwater while you're suffocating while people are measuring how tall you are. That's fishing. Way worse than cockfighting is what I'm saying. Let's bring that back. Cockfighting, we should make it legal. Is all I get it. The name, maybe we can't say that in the streets. What about the kids? I hear it. We can name it something else. We don't even need to use roosters. We could use something crazy. How do ostriches fight? Do we even know? Let's find out. Do they use their necks like lightsabers? I don't know. All I'm saying is there's options. Ultimately, I just want to get rid of the UFC because they got that cauliflower ear thing going on, and I don't want that to happen like to future generations. I don't want my kids to have like clouds attached to the side of their face. I'm just trying to find a way to solve that. So if we can get together, find a couple birds we all hate to fight each other, and okay, I think we're all on the same page with this. I'm gonna take that as a note. Eagles, hell yeah, eagles suck, right? Eagles suck. I love that one. Eagles. I was thinking turkeys for holidays, you know, make it themed. Right, okay, you get it. All right. Eagles aren't good. They're worse than vultures. Okay. I heard this guy the other day. He heard this like this little like yelping dog or whatever, and he was like, man, I wish I could kick that dog. He just said that. Like, and I was like walking. I was like, man, you do not wish that, because first of all, have you ever kicked a deflated soccer ball? Like, that is the same, like, it's not gonna go anywhere, your foot's just gonna sink in, you know, it's gonna get a couple feet, right? And then if you do manage to even get some distance with it, that noise it's gonna make is gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. It's gonna yelp, you know? That's gonna haunt you forever. You don't wanna do that. That's a horrible idea. I'm glad you agree. What you want to do is you want to poison it. Like, small dogs suck, okay? But I'm against animal cruelty. Like, just end it quick, all right? Get rid of them right out of the back. All right. Glad. Hell yeah. I went on a double date, believe it or not. I went on a double date not too long ago. We went and played some laser tag, and we were out there shooting our lasers, and my date passed out, blackout cold in the motherfucking arena, and I was so upset, so I was like, okay, what do? We picked her up, we dead man carried her out of the thing, and everyone's still shooting at her vest while we're carrying her out, like just getting points from her, you know, like in real life, that's not how that works, you kill her once, but like, just taking all the points. I was so upset, so we get her out, we're like, all right, you know, we get her some water, and then I'm like, all right, we gotta get back in there, like, we're really behind now, you know, like, these guys got so many points on us, so we're just holding kids down, all right, now. Yeah, so it was crazy, and, you know, but I wasn't gonna waste a Groupon, like, we had to get back in there, you know what I'm saying, so we did that, and then we took her home. And then after we took her home, I think she passed out again, because she never hit me up after that, so I don't know. Someone else can check on her. I don't know. Okay, I think I'll just,
Don't just.
I will just. Don't tell me what to do, man in a suit. I was Googling some boobs when I was a kid. I was Googling boobs, and my grandma came in, and I was like, oh no, I meant books, Grandma. Just large, voluptuous anime books. That's what I was Googling. She loved it. She was like, hell yeah. And then she was like, all right, well, you can't spell. Let's play Scrabble. So like 10 minutes into Scrabble, I got horny. And I was like, well, it's only worth 13 points. I'm not gonna play that, right? She already took all the triple words on the board like a little bitch. So I was like, I'm not gonna catch up with that. That's not for the lulz. She really is a bitch, my grandma. She would take me out to eat as a kid, and then if I wanted anything but water, I had to pay for it. And it's like, all right, sure, do some chores. I did chores so I could sleep inside. Like, I didn't do chores for extra income. I did chores, that was my rent. If I didn't do chores, I was sleeping in the grass, all right? And it's not like, if she would have told me ahead of time, I could have dug around in the couch for some change or whatever. She took me out and didn't even tell me that I had to split the bill, is what I'm saying. Like, that's a bitch move, is what I'm saying. All right, you guys have been great. I'm Patrick McKinstry. Fucking enjoy all the great motherfucking music tonight. And, you know, love life.